From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Fernando Villarreal makes his big league debut right after this. Jason Vargas starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Into the box now, Roman Quinn. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike one. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He enters play hitting over 400 versus left-handed pitching, and obviously he's got a lefty out there today. I'm looking for a laser show, something exciting out of him, no doubt.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And the throw to first will indeed get it. Jeremy, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will track it down.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Quinn is there, and he'll bring this one in. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Altair. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box, Aaron Altair.
Right fielder, Aaron.
No balls and one strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Pitch popped up. Lowry in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting sixth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
For the Mets, the left fielder.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. In now, Michael Conforto.
Batting fifth, the center
He'll pop
fielder.
This one foul off to the left and out of play. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Dominic Smith is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2.
He's out.
The second for 1.
Out.
Onto the pitcher covering it first. And
Leading off for the Phillies.
into the box now, Fernando Villarreal. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Echeverria charging this one. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Drew Butera.
Stepping in now, Drew Butera. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Darno has it. And he makes the throw to first. Butera is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Conforto on the move, and the Phillies are into the hit column.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Third inning, no score to this point. He's running. Swing and a line drive.
No, foul ball.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, left fielder, Roman Quinn.
Into the box, Roman Quinn.
Nope.
As he
1.
will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hellickson on second, Toth at first, 2 out in the inning. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Conforto coasts under it, and that retires the side. Phillies leave a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Entering the day, they find themselves near the top of the league in runs scored.
The catcher.
One player told me, when it comes to putting up numbers on the board, it's a total team effort. Everyone has their role. And even when one guy fails, we know the next guy is going to do his best to pick him up. Another hitter told me, we hit as a unit. We just try to keep the line moving as long as we can every inning. Seems like they're on the same page, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
1 and 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Herrera on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here's Echeverria now, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And another foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Swing and a liner, but foul. The next 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Altair moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth.
Standing in now, Jason Vargas.
Yeah.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with the ball and 2 strikes.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate. And then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Grounded back up the middle. Toth is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman. Freddie.
He swings and grounds it to short. Hechavarria has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see one of these guys topping out at just 87 miles an hour. So speed not really a part of his game. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel.
In now, Odubel Herrera. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Cano has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. On to the bottom of the 4th. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
1's the count.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
1 ball.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Jed Lowry now.
Number 4, Jed.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Lowry's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
24, second baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Cano.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs.
Ball, that's out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Count now a ball and a strike. Swing and a liner, but foul. Vargas into the windup. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
2 balls.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. JT Realmuto is retired to kick off the inning. Into the box now, Fernando Villarreal, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Villarreal has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
He's out.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He is
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Up next for the Mets.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. Herrera patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Standing in now, Dominic Smith. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Cespedes leads off first with 1 away. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. High in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. 6th inning. Stepping in now, Jeremy Hellickson. Swing and a line drive. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options for whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
But gloved by the 3rd baseman for the out.
The left fielder, number 24, Roman Quinn.
In now, Roman Quinn. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
No hits to this point. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Echeverria to his left. He's there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Standing in now, Adeiny Echeverria. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Phillies.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. 0-1 the count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Echeverria, the runner at second with 1 away. Pulled toward right center field. Villarreal onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
The tag, and he is out, so no runs on it.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Stepping in now, Aaron Altair. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Up next for Philadelphia.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal. You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup.
Ball 1.
Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
1-1 the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
In now, JT Realmuto as he takes a called strike at the knees. Hits 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. first pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And that misses 1-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Fouled off. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
The second baseman.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through?
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, and that's going to do it for Jason Vargas.
Now pitching for the Mets.
So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Into the box, Drew Butera. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
1-2 now.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Here's another 1-2, and he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jeremy Hellickson.
Standing in now, Jeremy Hellickson, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Villarreal leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And there he goes towards second. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first. Zach Eflin will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 56.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Real Muto. And he makes the throw to first. Cano is retired, and there's one away. Here's Yoenis Cespedes.
Number 52. Yoenis.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's 1 for 4. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
In now, Michael Conforto.
Michael
As the
Conforto.
first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. It's 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, 22. But he didn't. Drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Dominic Smith, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Soft liner to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Standing in now, Luke Toth. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Roman Quinn.
Stepping in now, Roman Quinn. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. The bunt attempt is popped up, and the catch is made for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game.
Here's a look over to first.
No, he's safe.
And the runner back easily. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman.
That's a
as
ball.
he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
This is on the ground over to first. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Into the box, Aaron Altair.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Echeverria for one. On to first as they get the double play. Standing in now, Adeiny Echeverria.
Leading up for the
He
Mets.
swings and lines it to left.
And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. Juan Lagares will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12. 1.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's 1 for 3. And it's quickly 0-2. Lagares is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 0-2, here it is. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. And it'll appear as though we'll see a pinch runner now as Rajay Davis takes over on the base paths. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
1 ball,
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Keon Broxton will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Number 13 is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Broxton.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. Line towards center field. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
In now, JT Realmuto as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Cespedes moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Fernando Villarreal.
Stepping in now, Fernando Villarreal. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So having collected hits number 1 and 2 of his career, he's got to be happy with his performance so far, his debut.
Oh, he's ecstatic, Matty. The thing you want to prove to yourself is that you belong at the big league level, and that's exactly what he did today. Putting 2 quality ABs out there for knocks. He'll get in a car today with a nice smile on his face.
No balls and 1 strike. Herrera over at second. Villarreal at first, one gone. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Bunt sign still on 1 and 2, and he gets this one down. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Standing in now, Michael Conforto.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball. Had him a little bit out in front.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Butera has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. In now, Adeiny Echeverria down the left field line and deep. And no one will track it down. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate.
And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.